with Team 1D, and this video I'm really going over upcoming diabetes tech that I'm excited about, or diabetes tech I'm just dreaming about and hoping that it comes soon into the market, and pretty much like technology that I hope that we're able to get access to soon, or that we will be able to get access to soon in the next year or so. So why do I care about this diabetes tech? Is because it makes like diabetes easier to manage. It reduces like highs, lows, and stress that like us with people with diabetes have to live with, and also it frees up time that you can spend for other things as well. So first, starting off with diabetes that is tech that is actually confirmed to come out in the near future. First of all, starting with the Omnipod 5 updates, I heard that there's going to be new Omnipod 5 updates. They're going to be rolling out in the near future, such as more automation, like improvements to AID algorithms, which is the automated algorithm that the Omnipod 5 is currently using. I think these improvements are really like beneficial and important and good that they're doing this, because currently I think the Omnipod 5 algorithm is a little bit like lacking, especially compared to like the Control-IQ algorithm. I feel like right now the Control-IQ algorithm is definitely a little bit better, at least, than the Omnipod 5 algorithm, because as an Omnipod 5 user for the past, like pretty much since I've been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, I've seen that it's not that great, especially at stopping high blood sugar. It is pretty bad. And I've heard that the Control-IQ algorithm is definitely better in that regard. So it's definitely good that they're upgrading the Omnipod algorithm, and hopefully it's able to come up to the notch that Control-IQ is, especially in the fact that in the regard that it's really like bad at lowering your blood sugar. And I hope it's a little bit more strict on giving insulin to lower blood sugar when your blood sugar is high. And this is pretty exciting because it's going to lower the manual input that you have to do, and it makes the hybrid closed loop system a little bit smarter. But speaking about the Tandem Control-IQ algorithm, it's also going to get updates in the near future, and it's going to have an improved predictive algorithm, and it's also going to have some tighter control on the algorithm itself as well. So I was talking about how Omnipod 5 is going to be hopefully boosted up to the Tandem Control-IQ level, but now Tandem Control-IQ is also getting an update, and it's going to improve. So I don't know if the Omnipod 5 is going to catch up, but it's good that these are both getting updated, because even right now, the hybrid closed loop algorithms are still not as good as the fully closed loop algorithms. So it's good that they're starting to update, but they still have a way to come to be able to reach the closed loop algorithm level. And yeah, so hopefully these two changes are good overall. And also something else that's coming up soon, this is in trials, I think it's FDA pending right now, is the dual CGM system. I'm actually really like excited and looking forward to this one, because it's gonna be like two different CGMs working together, and it'll definitely improve your accuracy, your readings, because especially I heard this news where the Freestyle Libre 3, like thousands of them had to be taken back because some people even died due to the misreadings from it. So I think this dual CGM system will definitely help improve the accuracy significantly, and it will stop these like tragedies from happening and people dying from like incorrect readings. Because what happened to these people is that their CGM, the Freestyle Libre, gave incorrect readings and said that they were at normal blood sugar level when in fact they were really, really low blood sugar, and so they ended up like dying of low blood sugar. So hopefully things like this and new technologies like this will help prevent those deaths from occurring, and it could reduce like false alarms and also false like safeties, and make sure that people know when their blood sugar is actually low. Something that's also coming soon is longer lasting CGM sensors. First of all, the Dexcom G7 is getting boosted up from 10 days, which is where it's currently at, all the way up to 14 days. I think this is a pretty good change. It's not something super significant. I'm not like too excited for this. I would much rather have the Omnipod 5 or the C pumps be upped from 3 days, because they're much harder to change compared to the Dexcom G7, which is a really easy, quick change. Every 10 days is not that big of a deal versus 14, but that's still pretty cool. I think this change is pretty nice, and it's definitely going to be quality of life. For example, the Eversense XL is going to be confirmed, which is up to 180 days. And this is a massive difference. And although it's like under your skin and it's kind of invasive, it just shows that you can have a CGM for like 180 days on you. And in general, I see like a lot of the CGMs are updating to have longer and longer sensor replacements. So hopefully like one day it's able to be like a long, long period of time. Now moving on to like my dream updates and my wish list tech that isn't really confirmed to be coming soon, but I just hope it comes soon, because this would be really nice. Like it would be lots of big quality of life changes if these happen. One would be an ultra long lasting pump. Right now, I think pumps, the fact that they last 3 days is very like kind of underwhelming. It's not that good. Like it's been 3 days for a very long period of time, and I know that like up to like 6 days or 5 days, it could cause scar tissue to be formed. But I think if they can figure out a way to not stop that from happening, it would be really really nice to have pumps that could last all the way up to 6 days or 12 days or 2 weeks even. Or yeah, just because I think this would just make it way more convenient for diabetics, and because changing a CGM, changing a glucose pump, insulin pump every 3 days or even 2 days sometimes is quite a hassle, and it's kind of annoying. It's not as easy to change the CGM. I don't really mind changing the CGM every 10 days. It's not very hard to do. You just take one off and you plug one back in. But then for a pump, it does take a while to change it compared to the CGM. So it would definitely be better if we have to change our pump or infusion set less often, like every couple of weeks, every week, or every couple of days instead of like 3 days. So yeah, that's a change I would be really looking forward to once it comes out, and I really hope it doesn't take too long for that to come out. And then some other thing I hope that comes up is like a fully integrated pump. Like it would be really really cool if you could not only monitor your insulin and your blood sugar, but also adjust insulin and give you insulin. So like an all-in-one device kind of. I know this is like maybe not in the near future, but I would really like this because it would just simplify daily management. You would have everything in one app. You would change one thing at a time. You wouldn't have to worry about overlapping stuff and changing everything and when to change what. And you can just do everything in one thing in one time, and you just have all the technology in one device, and it'd just be much easier. And I think it'll just simplify your daily management greatly. So it'd be really nice if you had one device to manage everything together, and they could talk to each other. They could talk to each other as well, much easier, and there wouldn't be any like Bluetooth or connection problems or anything. Another thing would be cool. That'd be cool is non-invasive glucose monitoring. Maybe just like a wearable optical or tech that like without needles can like monitor your blood sugar. I think this would be like a pretty big game changer for teenagers as well. And something that's also would be cool is like different AI that could be implemented into like I don't know CGMs or into insulin pumps. I know this is like kind of risky, and like I don't really trust AI that much right now to be able to do this, but I think some use of AI into CGMs, into pumps or into insulin pens could be beneficial in predicting the highs or lows in advance and giving insulin based on that, or predicting your blood sugar and stopping yourself from going low and be like, oh, I see you going low in this amount of time. Because right now the algorithms are pretty poor. Right now they're like, although they say they're good at predicting your blood sugar, they're actually not. They're just using basic math and like graphs to like not even like high technology at all. So I think use of AI with prediction could be pretty darn good in like tracking and predicting your blood sugar in order to adjust insulin automatically and give you insulin. And this could like prevent emergencies before they even start, because a lot of people just get like a low blood sugar, they don't know it's coming, and this can help predict and like prepare for that as well. Because especially on E55, a lot of times a big problem I have with it is that my blood sugar is like 70, 80, even 60 or 50 sometimes, and it still gives insulin. It's still giving me insulin even when my blood sugar is dropping and it's low. So that's like a noticeable problem I've seen, especially recently. I don't know why, but a lot of times my blood sugar is low or dropping. It shouldn't be giving me insulin, but it's still giving me insulin, causing my blood sugar to actually drop. So I feel like having like improvement in algorithm, maybe using some AI, could help. I think it could be risky because AI like could backfire. I don't know, it couldn't be the good, but I think if they're able to make a foolproof AI system, this could be really well. Some other thing that could be cool, like my dream thing, is like smaller devices that are less noticeable as well. For example, like things that are like discreet or not always wearable or bulky or obvious, because especially like I don't know, I think teenagers or people in general just don't want to wear things that are like massive, bulky, or just like really obvious as well. I think overall these technologies, they would be to implemented, they would give us more freedom, they would give better monitoring, and they would have reduced stress, because right now we're having to constantly monitor ourselves, and so having these would like ease some of the stress and some of the monitoring that we have to do, and also it would let you have more time, focus on life instead of diabetes. So yeah, these are some of the things that I would like to come in the future, like technologies I would like to have, like my dream technologies, and technologies that we see actually coming in the future soon. So yeah, make sure to like the video if you enjoyed. Drop any comments if you have any things that you want to come in the future, and thanks for watching.